Hey, Brennan here. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Well, the scouting combine is in the books, and today we are going to take a look at the running backs, winners and losers. I dropped my tight end show yesterday, and maybe tomorrow I will drop the wide receiver show. So be sure to check that out. All right. Well, the combine's in the books, right? That's the last piece of the puzzle as we march to the 2025 NFL draft. Right now, it's all about the tape. Watching these guys on film on this channel. I have a ton of rookie content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 17,000 subscribers by the NFL draft. Help me get there. It does not cost a thing for you to do that to support the channel. All right, I got three rules coming out of the scouting combine. All right, I've been watching these players for years, playing Deviant C2C formats. Right, rule number one. We want to use the combine as an athleticism threshold test, right? We want to confirm what we see on film, right? We watch players on film and we see them and we wonder if they have the athleticism. So I use the combine really to kind of confirm what I see when I watch film. All right, rule number two, play speed and short area quickness over 40 times. I know everyone gets all jazzed up with these 40 times, but man, these guys train for this drill. They're in shorts, they're not in pads. So I'm all about play strength versus not play strength. I'm sorry. I'm all about play speed over 40 times. All right. And rule number three, the most important one, is do not overreact. Okay. Use the information as confirmation bias, like I said, to what you see on the film. But man, we can't really sway one player or another. Rule in point, case in point, last year, 2024, I was looking at winners and losers from last year. And who was a loser across the board? Bucky Irving from Oregon. He got ripped to shreds after that 40 time. He was the seventh lowest 40-yard dash. It says here the lowest vertical in the class at 29.5, second shortest broad jump at 9 foot, 7 inches. And we wrote the dude off. And look what he's doing. He's down in Tampa Bay kicking ass, right? So let's not overreact. All right, let's get to it. All right. First off, there's one clear running back winner. All right, watching this stuff. It's really great watching this stuff in winter. Gets us, really excited for the draft. Bashal Tutin just dominated the combine for the running backs. All right, so he was 4.32, best 40-yard dash, 40.5 vertical jump, best amongst the running backs in the class. Broad jump 10'10", tied for second. So he just completely crushed all of the agility drills. His footwork looked great when you watched him running around out there. He hit 22.86 miles per hour on his 40-yard dash. I know I said I don't care about 40-yard dashes, but that's not the point here. The point is just to at least give you the information, but he crushed it. His RAS score is 9.24. So I'm going to give you my running back ranks as I do these shows right now. Going into the combine, he was my RB10. Might move up a little bit as I watch a little bit more film on the guy, but as we know, guys, the NFL just loves speed, right? The guy's got physical. He's physical enough. He's got the size, 5'9", 206 pounds to make it in the NFL. So exciting prospect. Had over 1,100 yards this year. Caught average 6.3 yards a tote down there, and he caught 23 balls. So stock up for Mr. Tutin. All right, Marion Hampton. Okay, like I said, I use the combine is confirmation bias, right? And he really had a solid 40 at 4.46. All right. His production score from Next Gen Stats was 84, ranked fourth among qualifying running backs. His RAS score, all right, 9.93, all right, was amongst the 14th best out of the 1,909 running backs from 1987 to 2025. So he did very well, confirming what we saw down at North Carolina, man. The guy he's going to be a downhill runner in the NFL, but he backed it up with some decent second level speed. All right. So it's just going to, I think, move him up maybe a little bit. So he has to be a riser, 6 foot, 221 pounds. It's amazing. He measured in the exact same weight as Quinshon Judkins, who we're going to talk about next here. But he's my RB4 right now. And I think I'm going to keep him there. I got Trevion Henderson, number 2. I got Quinshon Judkins, number 3, and Hampton 4. I mean, who knows? I think landing spot's going to play a huge role. I think with those 3 running backs, really, to see like who gets the Dallas landing spot, who gets to go to the Chargers, right? But anyway, Marion Hampton is a winner for me, based on the fact that his athletic testing confirmed what we saw down there watching his film at North Carolina. All right, Quinshon Judkins, been a fan of this kid playing Devy. He was one of my first Devy picks 3 years ago. Loved him going to Ole Miss. He's my RB3 right now, measured in, like I said, at 6 foot, 221 pounds. Again, and what he did is he went down there and just had a really good day with all of the testing and really went over and above 4.48, 40 time, which is great. Anything really for a guy that size, under under 4.5 is pretty solid. He was near the top of the group with 38.5 vertical jump. He had 11-foot broad jump, which was the best broad jump by all of the running backs by 2 inches. So he went down there again to confirm what we've seen on film, that he has got that ability. So I think he's done enough with the testing to put him as a firm. I don't know if we're going to get another running back in day one, right? I mean, Ashton Genty most likely will go. He didn't do much of the testing, but it's going to be fun to see which one of these backs gets taken first, right? The Hampton, Judkins, Henderson. You could probably throw Jackson in there, or Caleb Johnson as well. But he has a RAS score here of 9.88. Again, that puts him in impressive company amongst all the backs since 1987, man. So again, Quinton Judkins, I think, is a stock up for me. And the last guy I want to talk about is my RB6 of the class, Damian Martinez. Comes in. He's a winner for me. Anytime I can talk about Damian Martinez on this YouTube channel, I'm going to do it. I've been a fan of this dude. I think he's been disrespected as far as being one of the better backs in here. So I'm glad to see he went down, had a great combine, 6 foot, 217 pounds. There was all those rumors he was at 240, playing at 238. None of that was true. He said he never played above 230 ever in his career, but he came in with good size, and being under the 220 mark gives him a little bit more spry. But I think this guy's got great feet, and he's got really good vision at the line of scrimmage. But his 40 time is respectable, 4.51. And like I said, anytime I can talk about him, I'm going to. His RAS score was 8.52. So he's my RB6 right now. I think that's about where I'm going to keep him. All right. I think he's, he might move up or down a spot or two as we got another almost 2 months to the draft as we watch more tape. All right. Let's talk about, those are my 4 winners. All right. I only got 2 guys. This was like a really good class of running backs, as we know, and a lot of good, speed scores out there for these players. So it's going to be really a fun class in Dynasty to see where these guys land, because there's only so many spots that they're going to get opportunity. So it's going to be really interesting, those all coveted landing spots. But losers, I hate calling them losers. Let's maybe underperformers is what I should call these 2 players I want to talk about, because they're certainly not losers. They're, great people. And anyway, Cam Scatterbo, 5'9", 219 pounds, kind of has to be a down stalker for me because had a great season at Arizona State, the toughness, the physicality. And the one thing when you watch his film is does he have the athleticism to succeed in the NFL? Production is great to have as a, one of your traits, man. But can you have the athleticism? It shows sometimes on the field, and then sometimes it doesn't. So you love to see kind of where his short, area quickness is, and just what he looks like on the field. He had a hamstring injury, he didn't run any 40 times or do any drills or anything. So he has to be a stock down. And the other guy I was I've not been a fan of Ollie Gordon after watching his film, and I think again, just seeing that he came in second to last in the 40 at 4.61, and I was watching him in the running drills and stuff like that, and what I saw on film, I don't think the guy's a good lateral mover, right? So I think he's got limited traits. He's going to be one of those downhill runners, but he's not going to, I think, effectively be able to cut and make guys miss. And I know there's a lot of people that like Ollie Gordon. I am just not one of them, unfortunately. So comes in a really good size. Again, 6'1", 226 pounds. There's so many of these backs are close to the same size at 6'1", 225 to 230. It's crazy. And his RAS score, Ollie Gordon came in at 8.16. All right. So those are my 2 losers again for the combine. But I think it was really a good showing by these running backs. I think we're going to get 5, 6, 7 instant starters again, because opportunity, there's going to be limited opportunity in the NFL. I mean, as much as this class might be 20 running backs deep that we're excited about, go on this channel and go look. I just put out a running back landing spot show to kind of talk about what are the great landing spots. So there's probably only 6 or 7 ones of really getting significant time out there. So, but most of these guys are going to be part of a committee anyway. That's just the way the NFL runs. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button. And if you want access to my all 22 films or my NFL Draft Big Board subscription service, check out the website that you see on the bottom of the screen. It's pretty cool. Go take a look. Thanks for watching and the support. And I'll be dropping my wide receiver show tomorrow. Thanks.